Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your September monthly reading. I'm so excited to do y'all's. I don't know why. Maybe y'all are excited this month about some things, or something happens that you're super excited about, or maybe you're going to see somebody that you're super excited to see, or maybe you haven't seen them in a while. Yeah, kind of feel like that. Maybe it was you in a couple of readings ago who has like an unexpected visitor or guest or someone you haven't seen in a while. It's feeling like that now. Anywho, hope y'all are doing well. I love a good Taurus. Ace of Swords. So you have a new opportunity coming in. Chariot. Ten of Wands. Moon. So yeah, you have a new opportunity coming in. It does feel like career initially, but it also feels like something that's been burdening you for a while is stressing you out, or it just has been too much for you, and it could be a job. It's like you're finally letting it go, letting that job go, or letting a person go if it's a person. But it really feels like career, like you're overworked. You feel like Sun has the overall energy. Yeah, you're gonna be very happy about a new opportunity coming in. But yeah, the job thing, you'll be letting that go and you'll be starting a new one, but you'll like that one much better. Way less work than what you're doing now. You'll be working smarter, not harder. Right. This is coming in for you fast too. Obviously, this is September, so definitely by the end of the month, you'll be hearing about this new job or in talks of starting a new job. You'll definitely be signing that contract this month. And I feel like you don't see it coming because you have so much going on around you other than work too. It's like you don't even know that you have this opportunity to come. It's like it comes out of nowhere. It could have been like a job that you applied to like a while ago, a few weeks back, a couple months ago. Yeah, you'll be living fast, and I almost feel like if you're not doing a good portion, right, of folk, then y'all not gonna do no 2 week notice. You might do a 1 week or not at all, or just be like, look, I'm done altogether. Like whatever it is, you're really really tired of it, but it's like you're letting it go for a better opportunity, less stress. Yeah, you're gonna be celebrating this month. It could be a couple of things you'll be celebrating too, like a couple of things. It does feel like a couple of different areas being kind of, like cleared out, I'm hearing. Or, you'll be changing a couple things around in your life that's been bothering you or stressing you or overwhelming you. It's been making you cranky too. You've been snapping a little bit at your family, partner, relatives. Yeah, you're gonna feel so much better by the end of the month. You'll feel relief. So, whatever it is taking up, you feel like it takes up way too much of your time. Ace of Swords, Five of Cups. Yeah, you're leaving behind anything. Lovers. I saw the lovers the lovers was on the bottom when we, at the bottom after I had shuffled through the deck or whatever before I even started laying the cards down. So here it is again in this deck now, showing up at the bottom. So yeah, you could be leaving a relationship behind that's burdensome to you. Finally, like cutting off the string. It's like you might not even be with the person anymore. You might just still communicate with them, but you're finally like cutting off all communication finally. And then that could be like the opening for like a new person to be able to come in and meet you, or step up and speak. I mean, step up. Ace of Swords again. Here we go. We see. I did feel like if you already are dating somebody, y'all will be making it official. But if it feels more so like you might be meeting someone new and y'all kind of take off really fast. Like things move fast, but it's stable. Like you both feel the same way. Both of you will be honest. Both of you will speak your mind. Both of you prefer communication primarily to resolve any issues. Ooh, Taurus, Six of Wands. Yeah, it'll be successful for the both of you. Both of you will be satisfied and feel like you're heard in the relationship. Lovers on the bottom again. Of course it is. Yeah, and also with the new opportunity, if it's job related, yeah, you'll enjoy that position and you'll fit right in, I'm hearing, and also you'll be very successful at it. It'll come easy to you, and I feel like your bosses and your coworkers will be like surprised at how quick you learn new things, being that you never have been in the field before, or you've never done that type of work before, or even if you have been in that field, you just haven't done that particular type of position. But they're going to be surprised at how quick you learn and catch on to things and how well you fit in as well. They feel like your bosses will feel like they found like the perfect fit in the group, like amongst the coworkers, and everybody gets along. And obviously nothing's perfect, but yeah, Three of Cups, you're gonna be celebrating. You might even go out if you don't really go out like that, because I don't feel like you go out as often enough, but not like all the time. I feel like yeah, you're actually gonna go out and celebrate like this new job, or you may be going out on a date with the person, with the new person, or just with someone you've been dating. And you guys, if you're already dating the person, you guys go out, they're gonna ask you to make it official on the date. If if you wanted to know. I don't know if it's supposed to be a surprise. I kind of feel like it is, and I apologize in advance. It's supposed to be a surprise on the masculine's end, wanting to surprise you. He'll have a cute little gift, so maybe it's like your like a 1 year anniversary, or just an anniversary in general. Maybe it's the anniversary of something for you too, if you're already together or already dating somebody. Or it's like a 6-month anniversary, giving you a little, flowers, date, gift, a little gift and stuff. Go to a little movie or something after. Y'all cute, y'all cute. What else for the well, let me get one more on the Three of Cups over here. Like, what's the celebration for? Like, what are we cheersing to? Because I do see a lot of cheersing going on. And if you're a little bit older, and you just like it a little, a little bougie, you might have champagne instead. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Celebration, Knight of Pentacles. So celebrating again a new position, celebrating, because I feel like with the new job you're gonna feel like you finally found like something stable that you can be at long term, that you can see yourself growing in. The way you feel about this new job, even though it's gonna be fairly new to you, it's like you're just gonna have that intuitive feeling like, this is what I've been looking for. This is the type of work. This is the type of environment. This is the type of boss and coworkers I wanted. Like, I definitely feel like I'm going to be settled in for a long time. Okay. Chariot. And I feel like 8 of Swords. So if you had any doubts about anything, it makes me feel like, okay, with the 8 of Swords, it makes me feel like if it's a job thing you haven't left yet, you're thinking about leaving it, it's obviously stressing you. You're even losing sleep at night at times, or maybe you feel like because of the job and how long you work, you don't get as much sleep, or maybe you're just not sleeping in general because you're stressed about the job in general. But it makes me feel like you'll be it's like you finally leaving behind the decision of going back and forth of whether or not you should stay at this current position or not. But obviously, if it's overwhelming you, stressing you, burdening you, you feel like you're overworked, underpaid type thing, yeah, you have to do what you have to do. So, but I feel like you will be leaving that energy of like back and forth in your mind about what you should do. Maybe this is you like stressing a bit about what you'll do next or what you could do next, being that you do want to leave the position. Maybe you don't have any prospects yet or any interviews or anything set up yet, but again, with the moon out here, it makes me feel like it's on the way. You just don't feel or even see it coming. The sun right on top of the 8 of Swords. Yeah, you will be healing through that. You're getting through that. It's like the energy is passing over you. Like you're moving past that overthinking and stressing, and you just, I feel like I was gonna say I feel like you're about to take action, but of course with the 8 of Wands out here, that makes sense. You know, you're about to definitely take action on just doing what you got to do, whether it's applying to more positions, or, you know, talking to people, even going and physically going by businesses and asking for applications in person, because you know it always helps to make an appearance sometimes, or even after you submit your application, to call the employer, you know, a few days after or so, you know, just say, hey, I submitted my application, my name is such and such. I just wanted to call and check on it and make sure it was received and see if anyone had a chance to take a look at it. More than likely, the person you're talking to, if they're giving you that moment or two to explain, you know, introduce yourself, then yeah, they'll likely pull it up right then and there and take a look at it. So Two of Wands, yeah, you're about to make that decision on what you need to do. You know, make up your mind about what field you want to go into next, or just take action. Period, on doing whatever you have to do to get out of the situation you're in. Either way, with the Sun here, the Chariot here, yeah, you're moving forward very quickly too, quicker than I think you will. And I feel like even though you're what's hesitating you or causing the hesitation between like leaving the position, it makes me feel like it's like because you're comfortable, you're used to it, you're used to the people. Yes, it has some things with it, but you're already just used to it. So it's like, yeah, should I mess up this good thing? Because this is probably one of the best ones I've had in a while or ever, even though I'm not happy. But it's like, yeah, you know, like you just said, if you're not happy or if you're not feeling it, yeah, you have to do what you have to do. But I feel like you're coming to that decision now about it. So let's see what the Ten of Wands is about. Look, I'm not about to take all this. Tower, did feel that energy early on too, so I'm not surprised. I was feeling Tower energy like a while ago, well before I even started the camera. But yeah, Tower, well, I was gonna Two of Cups, Ten of Swords. Interesting. So I feel like so if you're living in a relationship, I feel like the Tower is you quickly meeting someone new. That's been coming out a lot lately. And yes, Taurus, you were in one of them readings where I mentioned that, where you might be in a relationship, but very soon after that relationship is ended, it's like you end up meeting someone else. And not to say that you're gonna just go straight on into a full-blown relationship. I'm just saying, like, it's feeling like you meet somebody one day and you just see them every day after that. If you do feel like that, so don't be surprised, but I feel like it's happening because you're at a space of healing that you can do that, even if you're just now leaving or about to leave a relationship. It's like you've already started healing. See, that's why I like y'all Taurus, because y'all might not actually take action on certain things, but internally, emotionally, you damn well have already moved on, or you've already made great progress and moving on. So, you know, when you're ready to go, you're ready to go, and you do what you want to do, as you should. That's what I'm talking about, Taurus. And, you know, sometimes people can be like, oh, Taurus is stubborn. Taurus will do this and Taurus will do that. But you know what? Taurus is usually stubborn for a reason. They ain't doing it just to be an a-hole. They doing it because they have to. And they have to set their boundaries. And they respect themselves. And they love themselves. And what they need you to do is abide by these boundaries and rules. And everything will be just fine. And then they don't have to be stubborn. So anyway... Ten of Cups on the Ten of Swords, like I had said. It's like, dang, you closing a chapter and starting a new one like really fast. Really fast. Don't be scared now, Taurus. Ace of Cups. Don't be scared now, Taurus. Wow, so yeah, you are, it's like, okay, so it's making me feel too, if you're currently in a relationship, you're ready to go. Part of some of the issue is for some people, right, is that you might want children or more children, or you want a family, or you want to be married and they don't. It's something that you want specifically that gives you that security and stability in a relationship that you want, that your partner currently does not want. And that's just something that is a deal breaker for you. You tried to work with it, you tried to be okay with it. Yes, you love the person, but you realize that love ain't enough, because what did she have said? What has love got to do with it? Now, see, yeah, Ten of Wands on the Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords on the Ace of Swords. Here we are. But see, that just means you're in alignment to what you need to do. Whatever you're about to do, whatever you're thinking about doing, whatever you're planning to do, you're in alignment on your path of what you're supposed to do. That's going to open up the doors for you to really create the life that you want to see in your around you, because I feel like there's things in your life you're not really the most comfortable with or the happiest about, and you want to be completely fulfilled, as you should, and you should get exactly what you want, and you will. because you want to. You made up your mind that you want to, and now you're just going to take the action on it. The moon, strength. The moon and strength. 9 of Wands. Okay. What else? See, emotionally, because obviously moon can be emotions, right? Emotionally, you might feel like, see, that could be why you are hesitating to leave, or it took you a while to leave this particular relationship that you feel like it's time to leave or go, or you had to move on from. It's like emotionally you didn't feel like you're strongest there. Maybe maybe the way they speak to you is kind of mess with you emotionally, kind of tore you down, might have been like more condescending, but it makes me feel like you're stronger than what you really think you are. And as you transition out of that relationship, it really makes me feel like you're gonna see just how strong you were. It's making me feel too like you felt weak because you couldn't leave, or you couldn't let go, or you couldn't break those final ties. But that doesn't mean you're weak. It just means you really love somebody. And you know, what tugs at people sometimes is that they put in a lot of time somewhere. They put in a lot of energy to somebody, and they can see the growth in themselves at times, right? Because some people, they can see the growth in themselves, but sometimes they attach that growth with being with that person when really it was you doing the work. And maybe you felt like you weren't as strong without that person for whatever reason. Maybe you guys live together, you share and split the bills, and maybe you didn't feel like you could. But I feel like, again, surprisingly, you will figure out that you're much stronger than you thought. You've healed much more than you thought. And you're going to realize, like, you were ready to let go all along. It was just kind of you getting in your head over here with the Eight of Swords about, how will I make this happen? Or how will I do this? Or will I be okay emotionally if I let that person go? This kind of took we got a little emotional real quick. Taurus, you usually, ain't nothing wrong with a Taurus. I feel like you always are so headstrong. You so strong all the time. You have just your natural nature is like, you can be tough on the outside, but we know the Tauruses have big hearts, so I understand. It's okay. You're fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And sometimes Taurus just needs to be emotional too. They need to get their feelings out too. There's nothing wrong with that. The Nine of Wands. Okay, yeah, and the Queen of Wands on the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're literally doing the healing work you need to do to become stronger emotionally. I feel like you are, even with the Queen of Wands, like you might even be doing like a little spell work to help you like heal, to help you grow, to help you like let go. Oh, you might be doing like the because I'm not really deep into it, I just understand it. But you might be doing the type of spell work to what is it called, to like disconnect from someone or to break the ties, whatever y'all know what I'm saying, if you know what I'm saying. So I get it. I just can't think about it right now. It's a lot on my mind, but it's all good. You know what I mean. Definitely doing some protection stuff, as you should, praying, doing what you got to do. Protecting your heart. King of Wands on the Queen of Wands. Excuse me. You might be protected. So okay. So the King of Wands could be a new person, or it could be, it feels new. But the if this is your current partner, it's like you're putting your guards up against them. You're blocking them. You probably feel like you have to block them just to like help you break the tie. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you got to do. Yeah, you're turning out. So if you already started the process, if you already left the person, right, or if you already broken up with them, or you already let them know, at least started let them know, like, hey, if you live together, hey, I don't, we're not together anymore, etc. So how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna give myself this amount of time to leave out, get my stuff, I'll get the remainder of my stuff at this time, or whatever it is you guys are doing. But you're putting your guards up towards the person. You don't want to talk. They want to talk, but you don't want to. You feel like every time you talk to them, it's like they convince you to stay. Because now I'm hearing Foolish Ashanti, running back to you, running back to you. Yeah, how she was talking about how, something of the nature of every time she see him or every time she talks to him, she end up staying or something like that. So I feel like you're like, no, this is it. This Ten of Wands is out here twice and the Ten of Swords. Like, you're done. You're done with whatever it was. Like, I feel like you're fed up. You're fed up. You're fed up with the person. You're fed up with the job. You're fed up with everything. And whatever it is you're fed up with, you're letting it go. I feel like with the Hangman, and we're gonna leave this alone because we're not even about to. If you're moving on from someone, I'm not trying to really stay on it either. So we moving on together, okay? But Hangman on the King of Wands, I feel like now they're in their head. Like, what do I do? What can I say? Sounds like, look, once a Taurus has made up their mind is made up. That's it. Like, it will take God or themselves or someone they truly, 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 truly love and are close with to say something to them for them to change their mind. And the last one is like it's optional. But it's like they wanna know what they can say or do, but it's just like, nah. I mean, I'm good. I seen what I needed to. You've been around long enough. I seen what I needed to see. Three of Cups, Two of Swords. Lovers on the bottom for the third time. So I feel like, right, with the Three of Cups, I feel like while you're celebrating, they are like, it could even be your coworkers at your job or anything, whatever. I feel like with the Two of Swords, is confusion more so than like trying to make up your mind about something, which it could be you making up your mind between where you want to go, what you want to do, if you're leaving or not, whatever. Two Wands, so yeah, you could still be like confused, but the thing is though, it definitely feels like outside of you, you're the person you're left behind or you're leaving behind. It's like they're confused. Like, okay, so is it someone else? Lovers, is it someone else, or I don't know, someone else got your attention? No, no, no. Now, I'm not going to lie, for one or two Tauruses, it might be that you did meet someone else new already and they do have your attention and you want to see what's going on there. But at least you're leaving and letting the person know, like, hey, this isn't working. I'm done. Or however you worded it. And you're moving forward. There is nothing wrong with that. It don't matter. Like, it is hurtful to see someone move along really fast after you. No one's saying that it's not, but at least Taurus told you what it was up front and let you know. Like, hey, and no, they don't have to let you know once they're done with you, you're not in their life. No, they don't have to let you know that they're dating someone else. They can move on. It's a free country, right? So they say, right? I feel like someone's confused. Like, is it something? What is it that's got your attention? Or, Three of Pentacles, and you're just over here working, working on yourself, working on your job, like working, doing your thing, like working on you, working on things in your life. You're worried about you. So you might, the new person could be a Taurus that you're meeting too, since there's a lot of matchings going on here, doubles and whatnot. Two of Cups is out here too. Yeah, I think that this last person that you were with is like your final lesson. Your final slew of lessons you needed to learn about yourself, about relationships, about what you're looking for, what you don't want. I feel like that's why this is, because your next person, okay, well, let me not say this for everybody because I don't want to be seeming like this is a dream come true and this is just a part of people's path and journeys. For some people, it'll be your next person is your last person, because y'all two is gonna be everything. They will understand you like no one has before. They will hear you and listen to you, and whatever you need, they will implicate it and adjust. They are flexible. I mean, because they will, I'm hearing that perfect match thing again. And yeah, you're gonna be so happy with the sun over here as the overall energy, obviously. But the next person will make you happy. I feel like you won't get bored with them either. Like they like to do things like not just spontaneously, but also they like to plan things too. They love to plan. They love to plan like little dates and surprises. They love to like really nurture their person. I feel like a masculine to a feminine, they love to cater and spoil and nurture their baby. That's so cute. I feel, ooh, Taurus. So, Taurus feminine, I feel like you aren't usually able to express your soft side and be really truly in your feminine energy and be a woman and be a girl and be like, you know, girly. And I feel like this person gonna get you all the way there real quick. And you're gonna feel a type of way a little bit because you ain't used to being that way, especially in front of a masculine for whatever reason that means and it's said like that. But just in general, people know you to be tough and people will not know this new version of you. This person gonna help you really show a part of who you really are, which is so nice and sweet and everything. I feel like you'll do the same for him too, though, because I feel like he's overly masculine and known to be that way. But for you, he gonna be real soft on you. They gonna see him doing things he don't usually do either. Like obviously he's a good man, very giving and loving and nurturing anyway. But there's just certain things and the extent that he's gonna go for you when he's doing things. It's just like, yeah, this person in love. They in love. You're gonna be so in love too. That was you. That was you in that reading, Taurus. People gonna be surprised. It was a weekly reading. I said something towards the end about you gonna be so in love. That was you. I think you popped up in there a couple times. Three of Pentacles, the World. Yep, you're closing out any cycle that don't make sense, that don't feel good, that stresses you out. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Yeah, you about to be single, but also I'm hearing not for long. It's like I'm on the market. It's almost like I feel like I I know this is gonna sound bad, but I feel like a few people, masculine energies in particular, is gonna be so excited to hear that you are now single. They also gonna be quickly heartbroken again when they hear that you're off the market. Even though it won't necessarily be a title right away, it's like your energy and your new person's energy will match so well. It's like, oh yeah, they gone, they gone, they gone. Dang, that stood up. Dang, Taurus. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna leave it because I don't like how that flip flop everywhere. Yeah, somebody all over the place don't know what to do in their mind, but that's nothing for you to worry about anymore. That's not your problem anymore, Taurus. Apparently. Can we get one more for the on the top of the Three of Cups world and all that good stuff? I feel like the things you're gonna be celebrating over the next few weeks are gonna be like level ups, like things that you just really celebrating things you might not have before, like obtaining things you never had before. Four Wands, stability like never before, a new home even. So, oh yeah, because if you're leaving the person y'all live together, of course you're gonna get a new home, but you're gonna love that home. It's gonna be stable. You're gonna be there a long time too. You're really gonna enjoy that. Very spacious. Temperance on the bottom. It caught my attention for a minute. Let me just see real quick for the overall sun, just to get the little last bits. This is beautiful, Taurus. Making some changes. Everybody is. It seems like a lot of changes going on with the fall coming in. A lot of cycles closing. Anything for the sun? I'm not taking them all, but Seven of Wands and Ten of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles on the, behind all that, but Seven of Wands, I just feel like you're protected. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to, Taurus. Proud of you, Taurus. You're doing your thing. It's gonna be all right. You ain't gonna be hurting too long. But I feel like you're mostly healed, though. Like you're halfway through the, at least halfway through the healing point of whatever you're trying to get through. Oh, let me just get one more for the Sun and Seven of Wands, please. There's a lot going on. Ten of Pentacles came anyway. Okay, yeah. So, oh yeah. And so, if we're going back to that message earlier about you might have wanted children or more, and your current partner, or the one you're about to leave, doesn't. Yeah, the new one does. They want a lot of children. High Priestess. They want a lot of children, and they're gonna give them to you. They'll give you as many as you want. I'm hearing. Well, Taurus. And if you didn't want them, if you don't want them seriously, they're gonna respect that. But if you do want them, they'll give you as many as you want to. Also, you hear my kid in the back? See what we're saying? You better have some children, Taurus. I have a feeling someone who does not have children right now, they might not think, oh, I'm getting to be a little bit in my late 20s, early 30s, clock is ticking type thing. But so I might not be able to have children, but with the right person you are, with the right person you are. If you feel like you've been dating all this time, so many years, and you never got pregnant, sometimes you're just being saved for the right person, and that's the best way to go. If that's your path, that is beautiful. So yeah, you about to have some children, and I know that I'm feeling somebody that does not have children. They're like, I'm not about to have no children, but you're open to it though. Yes, you are. You're about to with this person. And I'm not feeling fast though. I feel like it'll be, you guys will have time to build your foundation, grow, get to know each other, and really build something solid. You'll get to spend plenty of time with each other before that occurs for most people. Anyways, Taurus, let me get out of here because it's getting to be longer than some of the others. And enjoy your September.